Hello, I'm back, and this is like the third time I'm recording the video. The first time Oscar was crawling off the bed, the second time Hillary comes in and starts coughing and sneezing, and now I am finally back, I think. So I'm not sure what I said before, but you didn't see any of it, so I have to start all over again. Yay! So the third time saying the same stuff. Right, yesterday's video. I got a comment from Noisy Bloke on yesterday's video, and it's a very long comment. It's a very good comment. So if you haven't already checked out yesterday's video, go check that out. I'll put a link somewhere. And I understand what he's saying about some people changing, you know, people you went to school with. They, like, for example, he said one person found out they had a great singing voice and they went from being really nice to really sort of, I forgot the word he used now, I have to check, really obnoxious, up themselves, whatever, you know, thinking that they're the best, whatever. That it was that kind of meaning anyway. I'll put the comment on the screen. And another person who was a school bully who turned into like a really nice person at the end after school, like after a long time, whatever, many years. When I think about it, I do know some people who I went to school with who are absolute monsters at school, and although I don't see them now, I don't speak to them now, I do occasionally hear about them, and I believe that they are now like different people. I don't know if they've changed at the core though, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's one of them things that there's so many different ways you can attack this question, so whatever. Everyone has a different opinion. Let's move on to today's topic. Today's topic is about birthday presents and gifts. I had an interesting conversation with someone the other day about gifts. For birthdays in particular. Now, I had the guy's perspective. I'm not going to generalize and say that I speak for everyone, but okay, my perspective, and this person had her perspective as the, you know, the wife in the relationship. Different families, different people, but she said something that just made me think, wow, this sounds so familiar, and maybe this is a thing. So it was her birthday the day before, and she bought herself a birthday cake, and then her husband had told her that she can find something on the internet and buy for herself, and he would just, you know, pay back or whatever. I mean, I'm sure they share the same money, so whatever. And I thought, sounds familiar, because the other day was Hillary's birthday, and she bought a birthday cake, and tomorrow, or the next day, I'm not sure, me and Hillary are going to go out and go shopping to buy something for her. So she's going to choose it, and then I'll just buy it. And when she said that, I thought, well, let me ask the question. I said to her, so, because she didn't sound very happy about this. She was just like, you know, do it all by myself. She wasn't very happy about it. So then I said, so what do you get for him when it's his birthday? And she said, she usually gets a belt or, what was the other one? I completely forgot now. Anyway, belt was like the first one. And I thought, wow, interesting. Because on previous birthdays, I've also received a belt. And then I thought to myself, okay, so what is it that you would like for your birthday? And then she said something like maybe a bag or a coat or some clothes, something like this. And I thought, interesting. And I said, and what about your husband? What would he like for his birthday? And she said, a phone or a computer or an iPad. And I thought, very interesting. So then, isn't it a weird thing? Like, you know, sometimes, I'm just talking about these two situations, the woman wants a coat or a bag or some clothes. The man wants a phone or a computer or some kind of gadget. Yet, in the heads of these two people, so the husband and the wife, the husband is thinking, I don't want to spend that much money on a coat or a bag, so I don't know what else to buy, so I'll let her choose something else that's cheaper. And then the woman is thinking, I'm not going to buy another phone, another camera, another computer or whatever, so I'm just going to get a belt or something. And it's quite, I don't know, I just found it quite interesting how both sides are thinking, I'm not going to get what the other one wants because I can't justify that, so I'm going to get something that they don't need or they don't want or they have no emotion about. It's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? Like, we all put ourselves through something kind of similar. But then, I don't know, I'm not really into surprises for birthdays. I think sometimes it's a bit of a waste of money. I remember when I was younger and I got some gifts as a surprise, and I would always feel a little bit bad because, you know, someone has thought about it long and hard and given me a gift, and then I'm like, yeah, you know, you feel bad sometimes when you get something that you don't really need or want. So it would be better, I think, if someone just asked me what do I want, and then I just tell them and then they get it, or just don't get anything at all. That's my personal take on it. But if I told you what I want, for example, Hillary, if I tell her I want a camera or a phone or a whatever, I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I think it would be a discussion. It wouldn't be like okay. The same as she said she wants to spend lots of money on a coat or a bag, it would be a discussion. It's a bit of a weird thing. Why don't we just get to the point and make the other one happy? So, yeah, maybe I'm telling myself that. Why didn't I just buy her a coat or a bag? Because I know that would be enough. That would be like a good surprise. And on my birthday, why am I going to get another belt? I don't know. I can predict it already. Life is weird, huh? Life is weird. So tell me, what do you generally get for your other half, we'll say? Is it something that they really want? Are you good at buying surprise gifts? Or is it, like I've said, like a similar tale? They want this thing and you think, they don't need any more of that. And then you get something else that you think that they want or need. And then they receive it and they're like, thank you. Is it the same like that? Or am I just like living in some kind of third dimension? But it's not just me. I know that for a fact. There's a lot of people here that are doing the same sort of thing. I see it all the time. All right, I'm going to end it here. And I guess I will see you tomorrow for another video. Without Oscar and without Hillary sneezing and coughing and without other distractions, I hope. All right, bye-bye.